gentlemen of the internet, hello and welcome to another episode of The Legend of Jimmy Neutron. We clearly cannot get anything to go right because, as you can see, we are paused in the game menu to record this intro. I realized my OBS had froze when I recorded the last intro. OBS is hating on the series. We're not going to let that stop us. Let's hop into this series with the Kansas City Royals. Let's see if we can play a little better baseball than we did last episode. All right, a good team to try and break a slump against the Kansas City Royals. Not playing good baseball, 13 games under 500. And like I said, this is when Jimmy has to be at his best with runners in scoring position. Well, we take the one right down the middle, and we chase the changeup nowhere close. So that's not ideal. Able to foul off a good slider there to stay alive. Nowhere really near the strike zone, but a foul ball, we'll take it with 2 strikes. Not a bad swing. Unfortunately, we do just roll over it. Oh, man, even our decent swings right now aren't finding any ways to get through. And here we go again, an RBI chance. We're not going to convert them all. Let's see if we can convert this one. Only one down. Runner on third. What am I swinging at? Oh, my plate discipline has been just horrific. Here we go, able to lay off the outside heater. Just need to be more selective. Need to hunt fastball early in counts. No reason to be swinging at that first pitch breaker unless it is right down the pipe. Good pitch. Oh, that's a good pitch, and we find ourselves in a 2-strike hole. We just got to put the ball in play. Just have to put the ball in play. Jimmy might need some time in the minors. Not actually, but what am I doing? What am I swinging at? Get through for me. Oh, when it rains, it pours. Please beat it out. Safe! It's a single. We'll take it right now. We will take it right now. Another RBI opportunity here. Bullpen arm on the hill. Let's see if we can get something going. It needs to be that far off the plate for me to not think about swinging at it right now. Oh, I've played so much today, and sometimes I play too much. There's like this curve. We start really bad, we get good, and then we kind of tank after too long. Go baseball. Go baseball. That's a hanging bender. That's a hanging bender, and we squared it up. We launched one. We out of Kaufman. A 2-run bomb here in the top of the 6th. There's the Jimmy we know and love. This guy's like, that is not the pitch I should have thrown. No, it's not. Third baseman getting loose in case he has to make a throw. Is like, God, I am on the Kansas City Royals. What a horrible way to spend a day. Okay, this game's got a little closer than I'd like. Another chance here, though, to drive in a run. We've only converted once. Or did we convert twice? No, we've only converted once. 2 for 4, though, on the day. Let's see if we can tack on. Well, those aren't ideal swings. I don't know how is that late on the changeup. Beat it out. We'll get a weird animation. Oh, we advanced the runners, but we're not able to beat it out. Oh, we did not convert. We were not our best in RBI opportunities today, but we do come home with a win and a 2 for 5 day for Jimmy. Overall, a good day. A rainy day here in Kansas City, Missouri. Brady Singer on the hill. He's got to be like a seasoned vet at this point. What's his, he's only a 79 overall. Okay. He's got to have been in the league for a while at this point. I don't know how I'm missing these fastballs. I am missing just cupcakes. I think I'm just thinking too much. We're able to sting that one into right field, though, and he just sticks out the glove and is able to snag it. A bad throw allows our runner to sneak into third, and we have runners at the corners, and we are down 2. All right. Able to lay off that heater outside. Gotta bring that plate discipline up. We are leading the National League in doubles. Jimmy very hard on himself, having really a wonderful year, but still so far below the performance of his rookie season. Hoping to work back to that point here throughout the season. We started very slow and have improved mightily this year. Watch it, Brady! Slider coming in right at Jimmy's hip, thankfully. Able to get out of the way. No, man. Oh, it was... I'm just not quite there. I'm just not quite there right now. It's all right. It's all right. See if we can get another one here. No, I thought that was another fastball. Good pitch. Good pitch. He basically started that right where he started those fastballs that I've missed. Not reading the pitch well. We read that one well up. Perfect line drive. Only going to be a single, but we will take it. Let's see if someone can bring Jimmy around here and start creeping in on this 3-run deficit we have. And unfortunately, 3 has become 5, but a good chance to really cut into that here. Able to lay off that slider outside. Have got to bring in at least 1 run here. We have to have a hit. 41 speed, probably not going to score from first unless we hit a bomb. But let's try and at least get 1 in. And we jump out in front of the heater. We talked about need a bomb to get the first guy in. That could have been it. 101 off the bat, just out in front. Laying off the high heat there. Not a ton of velocity here from DeMarcus Evans. 3-1 here, being very careful with the big stick of Jimmy, but a lot of thunder behind him as well. Jimmy, perfect heater right down the middle. It's dead center, though, the deepest part of the yard. Why is perfect not good enough, man? Oh my gosh, bro. And no run score, the same situation as last at bat. Oh, the perfect outs are killers, man. Oh, we are 1 for 3 on our last perfects. Oh, that is heartbreaking. But that's one. Is that one going to get down? But that's the one that's going to get down. And I just thought Jimmy got hosed in second half of the game. An RBI double. It's probably not going to mean much. Oh, man. 3 for 5, but just a bitter taste in my mouth. Game 3 here in KC. We have hit pretty well. Unfortunately, we have split with them. As of right now, 1-1 in the series. Rubber match here. 96 hits. We're creeping up on 100. It would have been really nice if we could have found a way to take 3 here from the Royals. Would have been really nice to find a way to take 3 here from the Royals, as we are on a little bit of a slide. We were really battling with the Padres for first in the division. But unfortunately, they have been playing out of their mind, and we have been slowing down just a bit. We have also missed 3 very hard fastballs in the zone. Able to lay off that one, though, below the knees. Carlos Hernandez, a lot of velo on the hill. That should mean if we square one up, it will jump. But, hey, you know, sometimes perfects aren't even bombs, so who knows? I'm still bitter, can you tell? Good pitch. Oh, my gosh. That's a good pitch. You got to tip our cap there. 5 straight heater. Oh, and we're down by 3 again, man. Able to lay off the high heat there. A lot of velocity on the hill, but he has been kind of all over the place. Very aggressive delivery. Get out for us. Going to hang up just long enough for the right fielder to get there, a little behind that 98. Big chance here. This is the time. This is the time. Good. No time like the present, Jim. Over 400, like I said, where I wanted to be with runners on. We absolutely smoked that ball 103 miles an hour, but it is very foul. Good. Salvi A perennial all-star working hard behind the dish there to save a run. Oh, we put a decent swing on the ball, but it's a great pitch. Oh, it's such a good pitch, man. And we almost would have been better late. Well, we were a little early. We're just peppering shortstop today. Oh, is that going to be another offer? These offer, we just hit really well, and then we just pull an offer out of nowhere to reset us. And we drop 2 of 3 to the Royals. We're on a downhill slide right now. All right, a big series here going into LA. I think they are 2 games ahead of us in the standings right now. Get through for us. There we go. There's a good swing. We've done well against Mr. Gonsolin. Be huge if we could take 2 of 3 here. Like I said, I think we are right now 2 games behind. We are obviously going to try and go, yeah, why not? Nobody on here in the 4th. Still knotted up at zeros. Good. Our pitching staff that had been pretty strong throughout the year is really starting to fall apart. Offense still putting up a decent amount of runs, but it has been a little slower as well. Jimmy, the only batter over 300 at one point. We had, I believe, 6 in the lineup over the 300 mark. No, we go up the ladder and get a little under the heater. Tough swing there, not able to drive it like we wanted. Gonna fail our challenge, no surprise. Hopping in. In the 5th, we have taken a lead, however, though. A big 3-run lead in the 5th. Be huge if Jimmy can find a gap here. Good. Good pitch. I'm okay with that take. I'm okay with that take because of that statistic right there. Grounded into 12. Double plays. The refrigerator of Neutron not able to get down the line quick. Don't have to be fast if you hit the ball over the fence. That's the motto he lives by. He's had 3 Dodger dogs already tonight, and it's only the 5th. I can't miss that. I can't miss that. It's so slow. It's so slow. Nice pitch count for Gonsolin. Let's see if we can ruin his night here. Good. Got us on that pitch last at bat. Not today, Tony. We're learning, Chief. We're learning, Tony. Where's he going to go now? He really had faith in that pitch. Thankfully able to fight off that splitter. I thought that was going to fall below the zone and just had to fight it off. He is putting it right where he wants to. He is not making my decision to swing at the baseball easy right now at all. Locked in a good battle here with Tony. Able to lay off that one. Nowhere close. We have worked it back to full. This has been a strong at-bat, but the job is not done yet. Oh, you really want to just launch that one, but we'll take a foul ball. The bat lives, and it still gives us a chance to do something. What a dogfight we're in right now. 10 pitch at bat probably. This is pitch number 10. Coming here, we've missed a couple of good pitches, but again, still alive. And we work a walk. We did miss some pitches we could have done something with, but we'll take the walk. We have a lead here, 4-0. Have extended it to 4 and a chance to extend it even more. I'm not that early on 96. I'm just not that early on 96. Oh, my goodness. How am I that early on 96? How am I that early on 96? All right, 4th at-bat here. Let's see if we can make something happen. We get a good charge in that one. Get over his head. I can't buy a hit. I can't buy a hit. I can't buy a hit. Even the good swings are just not falling right now. Oh, we squared up. Good timing. 1 for 4 on the day, leaving some to be desired, though, still here at the plate. Game 2 here, and another early chance to drive in a run. No, what am I swinging at? That's a perfect pitch. There's no reason to swing at that. May player of the month, Neutron, but that batting average has slipped almost 20 points. Very late on back-to-back pitches from Lopez has us down 0-2. We cannot leave that runner on third base. Good. Able to lay off the circle change. Second in the West, but we are hot on their tail, especially after last night's win. Foul off, another good pitch. We're just not quite on him right now. Oh, and not a time to be not on him. Good. We're going to back to 2-2, making Pablo work a little bit here in this at-bat. We have had some long at-bats. Even though we have not been hitting great right now, we are at least making our pitchers work. Running up that pitch count. Long ABs, the 7th pitch here for Pablo. It's going to drive in the run. It's not exactly the swing we want, but it's an RBI. That's what we need. We'll take it. We'll take it, and we are up 3-0 here in the second. Let's see if we can put together a better at-bat. Still late on the heater. Oh, that got caught. Awesome. Great. Sonnenberg back on the hill. A chance for a bigger lead. We are taking it to the Dodgers right now, even in Jimmy's current absence at the plate. Good chance to break out of that, though. Oh, I'm early on everything that moves. I'm late on everything that's fast. Here we go, Neutron. What am I swinging at? What am I swinging at? I read fastball and I just wanted to jump. 1-2, 2-strike count here again. A great swing from Jimmy. It's going to get down. It's not going to be enough to score the run, unfortunately. The runners did hold. Not a very deep hit, but bases yacked here in the 4th. Let's see if the boys can extend the lead, and we do. Up to 7-1. Finally a good swing from Jimmy. And another one, a perfect single. We are just peppering right field there in our last 2 at-bats. We're starting to get it dialed in a little. Here, and another 8th-inning at-bat. A comfortable 5-run lead. What are we doing? A lot of velocity on the hill once again. Oh, I cannot be that late, man. I got to be geared up for heat. I got to be geared up for the heat. Perfect. Go, baby. Get over. We'll take the double in the gap. Back-to-back at-bats with perfects, and after an 0-for-2 start, Jimmy's 3 for 5 with a 2-out double in the 8th. Oh, great swing. A great team win. Let's see if we can sweep the Dodgers, man. Oh, they made a hell of a comeback. Oh, my God, bullpen. Can we lock it the fuck in, please? Let's see if we can sweep the Dodgers, man. All right, we have got to be locked here at the dish. Well, that's not locked. That is very unlocked. Way out in front. 84. No. Oh, we sat back on it a little better, but we sat back too much. Come on, Jimmy. Lock it in, baby. No. I hate you. I don't actually think I win on that one, but we do get punched. Not a good at-bat and a 4-run deficit, man. Oh, we need a win here. Still plenty of ball game left. Got to start chipping away right now, though. There's a good swing from Jimmy. It's going to find a hole. Just going to be a single, but 2 on here on the 4th. We got to find a way to bring at least 1 run in. Come on. 4-4. We've tied it up. Dodger dogs all around for the boys. Let's see if we can start off the 6th here. Get through. Lead off single for Jimmy. Nobody out. Jimmy is on in the 6th. Come on. Someone bring him in for me. Still 4-4 here in the 8th. Jimmy has a runner on, 86 speed too. If we can just find a gap. Our arch nemesis, Noy Ramirez, though, is transferred over to Dodger Blue from the Giants. That makes me hate him even more. Oh, and then he's quick pitching us. Okay, all right. Yeah, just hit me with a little slide step, sweetheart. Thanks. Thanks, Noy. I can't stand this clown. I just want to go out to the mound with a pair of scissors and cut that mullet off his head. Is that aggressive? Jimmy's a little aggressive here. Oh, no, you suck and you throw so slow that it got me out in front. I don't know what my hatred is for Noy Ramirez. That's my hatred for Noy Ramirez because he owns me. He absolutely dominates me. We dropped the game 6-4, but a solid series. We make up some ground in the division. Let's move into the last one. A short 2-game home set here with the Texas Rangers, who are just having an abysmal year. Jimmy? Did Jimmy launch? Did Jimmy launch on the first pitch from John Gray? Yes, he did. Fun fact, KB, the stance we were using, drafted right before John Gray in the draft. I'm a Cubs fan, I once saw an article about Chris Bryant being the biggest draft bust of all time, and let me tell you how I went on a filibuster about how wrong that was. Able to lay off that heater down low. Let me know in the comments below who your favorite MLB team is. Let's see where Jimmy needs to go next. We're late. We're late, man. Able to sneak down by us, and we are down a run here in the 6th. Good pitch. That's a good pitch from old Johnny Gray. I'm totally fine with laying off that. Up the middle, a single for Jimmy. Let's see if someone can bring him around here. We cannot lose this game. I feel the season starting to slip away from us. We are only 6 games over 500. We're losing to teams we shouldn't be losing to. We are definitely not power swinging. These are the moments I talked about. A chance to tie the game here in the bottom of the 8th. Good. Got to be locked here. 395. Too low. Too low. We have high standards for Jim. His job is to drive in runs. It's going to at least advance the tying run to third. Again, you're not going to be able to drive them all in, but we at least did something productive, moved him over. Now it's the next guy's job. And they did not do it. Never mind. Under these circumstances where the whole team sucks, Jimmy does have to do it on his own. Series finale here in Texas, and lovely. We already have a deficit before we even get a chance to head to the plate. It says we're first on the Diamondbacks in home runs. Does that mean someone in the league has more than us? There's no way. There's no way someone in the league has more home runs than Jimmy right now. Early 2-0 lead here in the count. Not lead. Find a hole for me. Is that going to be a gap, or are we going to be able to push this to 2? Nope. Get Jimmy. You're too slow. Get back there. I was hoping we were going to get a tough animation in center field, ladies and gentlemen. We did not. A great play there to get the ball in quick. Hold Jimmy to a single. And, I mean, we cannot score right now. We can't pitch right now. The team, man, I feel like I'm pressing a little at the plate because I feel like the team is falling apart. We were chilling when the team was playing well. Jimmy feeling the weight of the declining performance on his back. No. Oh, I did not go on that. I did not go. All right, lock it in here. 2-0 or 0-2. Good. Just got to fight here. A really, really bad at-bat. And 8-0. Yeah, this game's chalked. This game's chalk. We're about to get swept. That's a double play ball? That's a double play ball? Squared up fastball up in the zone? Oh, man, when it rains, it pours. When it rains, it pours. Bryce Jarvis still on the mound here looking for a CG shutout here in Arizona. Jimmy's probably going to have to launch one to end that. Yeah, really put a charge into that one. Really got a hold of that one. Oh, we get swept in two by a just horrible team. Dang it, man. All right, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to do it for this one. Not a terrible episode for Jimmy, but the boys as a whole are down tremendously right now. The All-Star break cannot come any quicker. Unfortunately, we're still about a month out. We need some rest. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'd very much appreciate it if you hit that subscribe button. Hit the bell so you know every time Jimmy is live in your sub boxes. Check the links down in the description below for Twitch and Twitter. I love you. I appreciate you. I'll catch you in the next one. Hopefully we can turn this around, man.